Hey, it's Allison here,
And it's Jasmine.
and we got questions from Inboxed, and we have a few things that we'd like to say, and so I guess we'll just get right up onto it.
The first is a shout out to Mommy. She's doing
Not the best. Her kidneys are only working 10% out of 85%, so that's not the best.
We hope you get better soon, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
Need to get home. It's not the same here without you. At all.
No, she should be in the hospital until about Thursday, unless it goes worse.
Which we pray to God it does not go worse.
No.
I'd cry.
Okay.
Last night in the video, as you all know, I became in a relationship, and as of about
2 hours ago?
2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago, I became single. So, dudes, hit us up, Yeah. Yeah, you probably won't,
If you're wondering, it's Crazy Hat.
It's a hat day for us.
Yes.
We're making up our own spirit week, and today just happened to be hat day, so I'm swagging it out.
I'm being a kitty.
That's where Dad put my cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Moving on to questions.
Alright, so the first one we got says, ever wonder what the speed of lightning would be if it didn't zigzag?
No.
Well, I am now.
Well, yeah, once you ask the question, you kind of have to think about it, but wouldn't it be like, since it's like the speed of light, wouldn't it be like the same? Because it's the speed of light?
Unless it's like fastened by two.
Not even. Like, it's the speed of light. Therefore, it has to be the same.
Honestly, I think it would be a little faster because it wouldn't have to go boom. It would just go boom. And that's just my retardation talking.
It is.
Okay, moving on. Next question. If you have any comments about these questions, leave them below.
Leave your answers on these questions. List 5 things you would need to survive if left alone on a desert. Well, I would have...
On a desert?
On a desert. In a desert. Water. Like, gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons of water. Because I don't feel like cutting open a cactus and drinking the water out of that. Do you come up with anything? Books. I like books.
Okay, 5 things you would need to survive if left alone on a desert. How about a plane?
A shovel and water. Make your own, like, kind of like pond.
The water would get evaporated by all the heat. And the sand would absorb it.
Canopies.
Alright. I'd get, 5 things.
I think I'm up to like 4.
Sunscreen, a plane with autopilot, because I can't fly.
Food.
Yes, food. Oh my god, food. Pizza and all that stuff.
I don't care if it's fucking like rice cakes. Something to eat.
You don't like rice cakes.
I know.
I like rice cakes.
Yeah, I would eat it if I needed to. I don't have to eat it here.
Good sanitation, like toilet and stuff. Yeah, no. That'd be gross.
Ew.
And bug spray.
Okay, next question.
What's your most prized possession?
Okay, as in like an object, I would guess, because I'm not gonna like name people. That's kind of
weird.
They're not objects. Okay, my favorite. I would have to say my books. I love books, and I don't like anyone touching them.
Her books are insane. Like, if you ruin one,
you have to buy me a new one.
Yeah. You have to sign a contract before taking a book out.
I've actually made many people do that.
It's like worse than the library.
It really is.
So instead of just getting fines, you have to legit buy a brand new book.
And you have to deal with me for the rest of your life.
It's not pretty. Although I've never ruined one of your books.
No, yeah.
What's my most prized possession? I'm gonna have to say my hair. I mean, I cut it, and I regret it, but it's getting long, and it's so pretty. Anyway, next one.
How often do you really date? Well, I don't date. I really, I don't date. I had, I think, 5 boyfriends in my lifetime, and I don't date. No, like, unless someone really gives me, like, a reason to want to date them, then I don't date otherwise. Like, I've dated a selected few, but that's pretty much it.
How often do I really date?
A lot for her.
Well, it's not really a lot. I mean, okay, are we talking about going out on a date or just dating in general?
Dating in general.
Okay, dating in general?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Because I never have been officially on an actual date. I'm just talking about actually dating people.
On actual dates, they all happen with the same guy who I was with for, like, ever.
Okay, next question.
Oh, do you like to dance? Wow.
Well, the only time I like to dance is whenever I have alcohol in me. And whenever I have alcohol in me, I think I'm a great dancer. I am a terrible dancer.
Alcohol helps white people dance.
Oh, yeah.
I like to dance when I think no one's watching.
But people
most
are
of the time
watching.
It's always her watching. Or her daughter, and it's...
We dance together just to have fun.
It's just like, yeah, go crazy. And almost lost my head.
Okay, next question. If your life was turned into a movie, what actor would play you? Me. I'm one of a kind, therefore I don't think anyone can master me. But, if someone had to play me, I would have to say... What's her name?
Who?
Tim Burton's wife.
Oh, she plays Bellatrix Lestrange, and the girl from Sweeney Todd, the girl from Harry Potter who plays Bellatrix Lestrange. What else?
Tim Burton's wife.
Or that for short.
Yeah, I like her. I think she can pull me off.
I think she could. I mean, you're both completely psycho.
And we're both pretty pale.
Okay, you're like tan.
On the cam, I'm tan. If you see me in person, I am pale.
She's like darker than I am. Actually, I'm tan.
I'm slightly dark. Well, you...
No, I'm looking at shoulders.
Oh.
We're like the same on cam. Actually, no, you're like pastier than I am. You're like whiter.
Naturally, no. Okay, since this past summer, that's the only time I've really started tanning. I used to be like whiter than a freaking sheet of paper.
That's only because you dated a Mexican.
I did date... he's not a Mexican, though.
You know what? He can run like a Mexican and he looks like a Mexican.
He's
I don't
really
mean to offend
tan.
anybody.
He's really tan, but he's an awesome guy.
He is pretty awesome. I don't mean to offend anybody, but, you know, it's an inside joke thing.
It is. Okay, next question.
Oh, I didn't even answer.
Oh, yeah. What was your answer for who would play you?
It's going to sound crazy, but I would pick Kristen Stewart. Just because she's totally freaking stupid. That's just me.
Okay, next question.
What was your favorite Halloween costume?
Oh,
I think that'd have to be this year's costume.
You have to have already worn it, I guess, because it says, was your favorite. I was a gothic angel or a gothic fairy. I think I was pretty rocking it, even though I was pregnant at the time. I was rocking. Or when I was a genie back in, like, 2nd grade.
What kind of genie?
I was like, I Dream a Genie. I like walked around like this, like around the school going like that.
I think you have Tourette's walking around.
I didn't do it all the fucking time. Whenever I saw someone, they start talking to me and they're like, say, oh, I want to wish it. I'm like, okay.
I'd have to say, I think when I was little, I played Princess Jasmine for like 5 years straight. You know, that's kind of how I got my name, but yeah. Either that or just going out and being like a teenager who wants candy with dark makeup. I did that a couple years in a row.
Next question. If you can be invisible, who would you kiss? Well, there's someone I would kiss, but I'm not saying...
No names will be mentioned.
I cannot say, because if he sees this, I don't want him to know.
Yeah.
Anyway...
But even if he sees it, he's going to know who he is, because, you know...
No, he won't.
Okay, anyway. What about famous people?
Okay, let's do famous people.
Andy Six.
Davy Vanity.
Javon Monroe.
No, Davy Vanity.
M. Shadows, the lead singer from Avenged Sevenfold. All the things I would do to that man.
Andy Six.
Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean.
7 from Broken Side. Oh my fucking god, I can fuck that guy.
Okay. For anyone who is under the age of,
like
what
13.
13. We are so sorry for your ears. Tell your parents. Make them put a parental lock on your computer.
Yes.
You don't need to see this.
No.
Who else would I choose?
I think we should just move on to the next question.
Okay. Why did Yankee Doodle name the feather in his hat macaroni?
Did it look like macaroni?
Did it taste like macaroni?
We are not Asian. We don't know this shit.
Did it smell like macaroni? Because, you know, macaroni has, like, a potent smell. Not macaroni and cheese, but, like, regular macaroni, like the pasta.
Oh, maybe.
You smell it.
Oh.
It feels like that starchy.
That kind of makes me want to puke now.
Ooh, I like your question.
Oh, okay.
Read it. Oh, my God, right now.
Okay, here's the next question. Now I'm going to do it in a very serious voice. Okay.
Don't look at my face, then.
If love is blind, why is lingerie so popular? Because sexual intercourse is not for love, it's for lust. Therefore, love is blind, and lust is like, BAM! 20/20 vision.
Honestly, I think it's because, like, when you're in love with someone, you want to be like, ooh, I'm looking perfect today, and, like, you just want to look good for them, and lingerie, I don't know about, like, some of the bigger people, but I mean, when I wear
lust, and lust.
I mean, when I wear it, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty damn sexy until I look in the mirror and it's just like, oh, any more clothes. But anyway, next question. Worst fear?
Crawling. People crawl to me after the age of 7, like after they're like over 7 years old. Crawling, I can't take it. I turn into a fetal position. I start crying. I scream. I get.
It's true, I've seen it.
I freak. I can't do it. I know what you're thinking. You have a child. No, once you turn 7 years old, she's getting threatened that she cannot crawl. That is a joke. I will not threaten my daughter.
My worst fear? Crawling, but under different circumstances. If you're crawling at me at night, you're gonna get a foot in the face and probably a broken jaw. Another worst fear? Spiders. I fucking hate those things.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap that up for now, because that's some of the questions. And we
might make another one, just because, you know,
probably just for
we're
shits
bored.
and giggles. But
It'll be random as hell.
Yes. But we are going to start this new thing where question and answers, and if you have any more questions, you can either comment it.
Comment below. Here, I'll make an arrow sign for you.
You may inbox it, Facebook it, Twitter it, whatever you like. What?
I totally took that wrong, Twitter it.
But we are...
I spelled comment wrong.
Did we give them our Facebook and Twitter?
No, but I will put the links in the description.
Links in the description. And I want you all to have a wonderful day. Talk about your day. It is right now 10:40 here. What time is it around where you are? So, comment, inbox us.
Comments below. It's like the worst
Like
time.
us on Facebook.
Yeah, I will post all the links in the
Follow us on Twitter.
Description
and we want you guys to have a beautiful night.
Be safe.
We love you.